What's up, what's up, what's up, crypto family? Let's try this one again. Seemed like the first time I did the little take on this one, my video had no audio with it. But let's dive into it. I'm Nemesis with the Crypto Brothers. And of course, none of this is financial advice of any sort. I'm just some dude on the internet talking about cryptos. Oh yeah. So, dive right on in. So, is anybody here a fan of Bitmain? I know I've got a few. Of course, the E3 miners. Mining that Ethereum Classic. But Bitmain's releasing a new crypto mining internet router for Dash and siacoin. Does this interest anybody? Does anybody mine Dash? I mean, the only way that you can mine Dash and it be profitable in any way, shape, or form is if your electricity was free. The Dash miners, even for me, I would be paying the electric company just for the privilege of me having it in my house. It's just not profitable. But if you live in an area where it is profitable, drop a comment down below. I'd like to know where you're at mining, where electricity is cheap enough that the Dash miner makes sense. But anything that mines, like, I think they have a TV out too that mines Bitcoin. All those things, they're more for people who think it's cool to mine. They're not really miners. But it's kind of funny that they would do this even though the setup of it is just like a normal ASIC ant miner. So, let's dive in. Bitmain has announced the launch of 2 internet routers that can mine Dash and siacoin. In a tweet shared online, the company has a new miners, known as the Ant Router R3 Dash and the Ant Router R3 Sia, will function as internet routers that can mine cryptocurrencies at the same time using the device's idle processing power. So if it's just sitting there doing nothing, it's going to start mining. I wonder if it's going to start mining Monero. The router also models from Bitmain's R3 series of products, which is already includes the R3 Litecoin mining router. And it kind of goes into their little shill. Earlier this year, Canon Creative, the second largest manufacturer of equipment in the world, launched an Avalon miner inside a smart TV that doubles as a Bitcoin mining device that has a capacity of process of 2.8 trillion hashes per second. That's what I was just talking about. So it's the Avalon miner inside of a TV. So you get to watch TV as it heats up your whole room to a blistering 80 degrees because all the miners they're using electricity which is going to give off heat. This is going to heat up whatever room it's in. So to have it in a TV, my router that's going to be in my living room, I don't need extra heat. It's bad enough I got one graphics card that gets up to 100 degrees, and if I'm mining on it, it gets up to like 130, 140 degrees. Why in the world would I want more stuff heating up my room? As expected, the capabilities of these dual-purpose miners are limited compared to the professional miners. Of course they are. Smaller machines, smaller hash power. It also seems to target the amateur miners who are not after making profits. If you're mining and not after profits, I don't know, there's something wrong with that picture. Any miners involved is because there is profitability in there. And again, this is not financial advice. My profits, are they huge? No. Am I going to get rich tomorrow and quit my job and think of Lambos? Hell no, I wish. But is it making me more than my electricity cost? Yeah, just a little bit. For me, it's a numbers game. If you put enough of it out there, it's going to be profitable to a point. The product page of the antrouter R3 shows the specification of the router, which reveals it's designed to mine Dash. However, the company notes that it came with other X11 coins, but cannot guarantee the performance or the efficiency of the R3 when used to mine X11 coins other than Dash. The R3 consumes 24.37 watts of electricity power. For what little hashing power it has, that's probably comparative. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to sit there and say that they want you to mine everything on the X11. The reason being on that is, now this is my opinion, I could be wrong, but this is me. If they've made it efficient for Dash Coin's algorithm specifically, because it might be X11, but there are different settings for each of the coins that may run on the X11 algorithm. So they've optimized it for Dash. So if you try to run it on another coin, it might work, but it might turn on and off on you periodically and become unstable. Is that something that you want to deal with? Some people yes, some people no. Some people just want to plug and play and forget about it because they want to be cool if they're mining on anything in their house. I'm not really into it, but if this is your thing, more power to you. The second router is launched by the company is the R3 Sia, which has been tested and designed to mine siacoin. Like the R3 the R3 Sia can also mine other Blake 2B coins, but it isn't guaranteed for the performance, like I said. The company says it will ship its miners out within 10 working days after purchase. Payments can be made within Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin, which I've done multiple times. I've had no issues. The only problem I have is that the stupid tariff tax that goes with it. I mean, you're talking a $342 on the last tariff tax that I spent on my last E3 miner. My jaw hit the ground. It was like highway robbery. But of course, the company doesn't get charged that, and it's not like the U.S. government's using that extra money to innovate technology within the United States. It's lining the fat cats of Wall Street. That's what that's doing. Customers will have a personal Bitmain account set up after purchase that will be used for checking in miner status. Once connected to the internet, the routers will start mining to Bitmain's ant pool. I do have experience with their Bitmain's ant pool. Pretty simple, straightforward setup. You plug in your wallet address to them. You put your miner name in there, your password to it, set it up in your ant miner, and it starts to do its thing. Now for me, the ant miners, the pool fee is like about 3%. Now for a little while they were running a 0% pool fee. I mined on it. They should be 3% again, which is outrageously high. I try not to go above 1%. Extreme cases might be 1.5, but never more than 1.5. No way. The developers of that pool do not need to be making that much money off of my hash power. That's wrong. So that's why I only kind of halfway support Bitmain's ant pool. The Chinese company, which widely is considering the largest crypto mining company in the world, is valued at $14 billion after a recent funding round earlier this week, and it announced a plan to build a 500 million blockchain data center, this mining facility in Texas. Now, I hope that whenever they come into Texas, that's going to circumvent this stupid tariff tax and make it so where I can buy the equipment and it makes more sense to me. But I'm not going to hold my breath on that one. Considering that this is a company that's from China, I think the U.S. government's just going to try to stick it to us U.S. consumers once again, just so that they can pay off some stuff that I don't care about. Taking my money and to spend it on things that they shouldn't have been borrowing money against anyway, but that's a different rant. But with that being said, drop a comment in down below. What's your thoughts on the Bitmain's ant miners or ant routers? Is this something that you like? Is this something that you're into? Or do you think it's like me, where I think it's just for the amateur who's trying to be cool? So, with that being said, I'll catch you guys next time. May your hash rates be high and your watts be low. Oop. That's that financial advice thing. Of course, it's not financial advice. That was a mistake. Whoops. Let's try that one once again.